Alright, here's another Minecraft video. This time I'm making a maze, and not quite sure how big I want to make it yet, but I think I want to make it pretty complex. I got somewhat lost in my own tower already. I know there's a few other mazes out there, but I kind of want to try to make something that's pretty huge and actually have like puzzles involved in it as well. I got started with a little bit in this first tower that you start in, but we'll see. Um, I'll need to tweak this a little bit. Can I have a starting area? I'll probably have to mod it so you can start in a smaller area. Otherwise, it'll be just too hard having a huge start area in a maze. But anyways, right off the bat, 3 ways to choose. This is what it's going to look like outside pretty much, like a hedge maze. Um, I sort of know where I'm going in this one. Right now, I am going the wrong way, just to kind of show you that there are paths that do absolutely nothing. Um, and since, from going to ground and all that, there's room for expansion depending on how big I want to make some of these offshoots. Um, there's a few more other areas up in that one, but I'll go down to the starting area. And we'll go this way. I still got to finish off some of these tunnels a little bit. Clean them up so nothing looks any different. Make it a little bit harder for this one to know where you're going. It's pretty much only the first floor and some of the underground stuff that's a little bit messed up like that. You got whole areas down there. This is one that I plan on expanding some. Now, kind of what I'm going to be doing for this maze, I think, is a series of towers, and some towers may not even be important for actually getting to the end of the maze. They may be decoys, so you think you've made it to the next tower, but in reality, you're just kind of messing around with something that doesn't even do anything. I'm actually kind of going the right way right now. We'll see if I get too lost or not. Like I said, I actually do get lost in my maze. I think on this tower there are 7 stories, plus a little bit of basement, like underground tunnels. So just kind of something to get started with. Nothing too crazy. Going up a floor doesn't necessarily mean you're going the right way. There's whole floors that are... There's some floors that are almost completely not correct. You're going the wrong way. So, and I'm not that good at mazes myself, so I'm sure there's people who can do this much better than me. And I plan on making all the blocks indestructible so people can't drop blocks or build anything to help them through this. Otherwise, I would just make it too easy. I mean, you could make something absolutely enormous and could still get through it pretty easy if they could destroy blocks, just carve a path through your maze. So I am a little bit turned around. I think I'm on some wrong floors. I built this yesterday, so no, this is right. Yeah, I built this yesterday, so don't exactly remember everything about it anymore, unfortunately. But I'll probably just cut out the video and... Alright, back. Of course, I find it almost immediately after I paused the video. I was actually right at it. Um, Sometimes you actually have to go downstairs to go the right way. Um, Make it a little bit more confusing for people. I mean, otherwise, if you're always going up, as soon as you find it upstairs, you know you're in the right way. That's not correct here. Just a bunch of lost streets over here, just like every floor. There's also got a few places where there's trapdoors and things like that, where it looks like it leads to something, but it actually sends you back quite a way, sometimes near the beginning. Let's see this one. Oop. So I know I'm getting close to the end of this one, but I've still got a ways to go. And here's a whole offshoot area. I know this one's wrong. I remember that one quite well. Nope. Nope. Left here. It is right. Yep. Alright, then here's the little bit of puzzle that I'm talking about. The switch is important later on. Find it right away. I made it pretty easy. I mean, it's kind of close to where you're trying to go, but if you don't find it, you'll notice right away. It's nothing too hidden. I mean, it'll be pretty obvious. So I'm just going to kind of go through now and actually get to the end. And I'm probably going the wrong way. It's just too long. Whoop. Nope. Here we are. I've got some iron doors here. So the switch opens the door. And this is actually the way to go. It leads you back down through the entire maze. And you'll head down here. Moves underground. And I haven't done too much with this yet, just because I kind of wanted to make one tower work. This entire way is the wrong way. There's a whole series of maze caverns over here. Nothing too big. Right way is right next to you. Move on up. And now this is going to be the majority of the maze. Now I may have to make it a third high just so you can't jump and see. I haven't made the full path for this yet, but to give you an idea of the kind of size that I'm working with here, here's a portion of the size that I'm planning on it. All that was just this. Plan on having towers in each section. Some of the entire sections will be wrong, so there may be a path from this tower over here, and over here is just a complete dead end. This entire, I'm kind of dividing it up into cells right now. This entire cell is a dead end. Something like that. So, I've seen a couple of hedge mazes before, and I'm trying to make something a little bit more depth to it. So there's underground, above ground, all sorts of things. I will be removing the grid lines eventually. Those are just to help me for count. Each one of these sections is 99 by 99, so each blue line is 100 count. So 300 right now by 200 here. So once I fill in the rest of this, it'll be 300 by 300, and I'll probably add a couple more sections across. So I'll maybe make it like 600 by 600. Depends how ambitious I get. Because even this tower, took quite a bit of time, and as you can see, it's just a tiny blip in the maze. And then plus it'll be underground too. But that's what I've got so far. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. Yeah, thanks for watching.